get into 3 NFL teams I need to see rebound. All right. Kansas City Chiefs. They had a great excuse. The legendary Patrick Mahomes. We know what happened to him in week 15. It was devastating. They lost him. But before he was hurt, it wasn't good. They weren't winning the close games. Nothing was going on with the Chiefs. They were losing the tight games. Mahomes' receivers were dropping his passes. Mahomes was whining a lot, complaining to the refs. It just was a bad look. I didn't like what was going on. And then karma hit him. And then he got hurt. I mean, it was seriously hurt. The ACL tear. It was frightening to look at. We wish him the best. Everything we hear from Patrick Mahomes and those around him, that he's going to be ready for week number 1. And that is great news, not only for the Chiefs and their fans, but for the NFL and for those around him. But for the Chiefs to rebound, it's not just going to be a healthy Patrick Mahomes. They're going to need another big-time receiver or just at least one other target for Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what the deal is with Rashee Rice. He's a nightmare. What's going on with him? You just Google him. You'll see what I mean. There's some guys out there that the Chiefs can go get. I'm not good with math. I'm not good with the salary cap. I'll tell it to you right now. But Deebo Samuel from Washington, he's available. I like him in a Chiefs uniform. Jordan Addison from the Vikings, he could be available. He'd help Patrick Mahomes and company. What am I going to get from Travis Kelce? I don't know. We know the story with Travis Kelce. Don't get me started on the MSG wedding. I love, anyone who knows me knows how much I love Taylor Swift for her music, for her songwriting, how I resonate with most of her music. I know I should have understood the MSG wedding thing. Not the fact that I wasn't invited. I don't care. But the fact that who she invited. But let's get back to football, because already people are saying, Linda, don't go there. I won't go there unless you want me to, but I won't go there. Travis Kelce, what does he have left? This is going to probably be his last year. I hope he stays healthy. But we can't expect him to rescue the Kansas City Chiefs and rescue Patrick Mahomes when it matters most. So in case you've forgotten, we know about the disaster season that was the Kansas City Chiefs that they had. They need to bounce back. They need to make the playoffs for the good of all of us and for good of NFL fans. They need to bounce back. The Detroit Lions, they need to bounce back. 9-8 last year. Their defense, it was just atrocious, and I'm being kind. They stopped having luck, the Detroit Lions, as we move along. The Detroit Lions stopped having luck. The year before, when everyone thought they were going to a Super Bowl, and then Dan Campbell made one of his questionable decisions, and that didn't happen. And this last year, they were like 2-5 in 1-score games. So all the luck they were having 2 years earlier, that ended. So their defense was horrific. Their offense was just okay. Everything went wrong for the Lions. They still finished 9-8, but they were out of the mix. The third team that has to bounce back, the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, is there any way we can stop looking at Patrick Mahomes, please? Because I've moved on to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, speaking about horrific defenses, that was a big reason for their downfall. Their offense was great. I think they were 7th in the league in offense, Dak Prescott and company, but their defense was ranked 30th in the league. They only won 7 games. I think they were 7-9-1. We all remember that tie. I certainly do. But they still have one of the greatest kickers in the league in Brandon Aubrey. They got a lot going on. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be back, and I think they can win the division. I'm a Giants fan. It kind of hurts me to say it. I think the Giants are going to make strides, but the Dallas Cowboys need to bounce back. They have a new defensive coordinator. There are changes there, and those are my 3 teams that need to bounce back this season. Chiefs, Lions, Cowboys.